So it's not what you think when you think about this question, what is it that makes you happy? We usually think about happiness being based on maybe the number of followers that we get, or maybe the number of likes that we get, or possibly the number of people who are even forwarding or sharing our content. What really is the secret, or what actually makes us happy, are three things that I want to share with you. This is something that I was thinking a lot about, especially as healers and coaches. What is it that really makes us feel happy? All right, all right, all right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier iHypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. As a healer, I want to share this with you, something that I myself have been working through now over several years. And one thing I can tell you amongst the three reflections is what makes you happy actually is having a community. If you have been shying away from it, if you have been pushing away the idea of starting a community or building a community, I can tell you without the shadow of a doubt that when you actually have community, that is what will truly make you happy. Now, having a community is not just a metric, it's not just a cosmetic thing where you say, oh, I have 10 members in my community, or 50 members in my community, or even 100 members in my community for that matter. What actually is that makes you happy is not only having a community, but also when you notice that they are having breakthroughs. And by this, I mean when you are creating an environment that over a period of time creates that momentum in their lives and they are actually able to have breakthroughs, this becomes a really, really important element in your happiness. I say this also because I've been there before. I've done so many programs over the years. I've created so many different programs for so many different companies. But the one thing that I have noticed is that when you are able to create that program on an ongoing basis and they are able to have breakthroughs, that is what makes you happy. And as always, I say this over and over again, don't take my word for it, test it out for yourself. When you are able to build a community, then you're able to be there to facilitate and help them have those breakthroughs. That really is what makes you happy. And lastly, of course, as I said, the third thing to keep in mind, not just having a community, not just having them have breakthroughs, but also recognizing their wins. Because a lot of what they're experiencing is based on your decisions that you've made on a daily basis. Did you decide to show up? Maybe you are having, maybe you were having a, a personal meltdown, or maybe you were having a tough time. Could be in the context of your own health or family or whatever it is that, life that you are experiencing. But in spite of that, when you chose to show up and facilitate and be there for them so that they could have those breakthroughs, when you recognize their wins, that also goes into you being happy. So I've said this many, many times before, and I'll say it again. And as always, go and test it out yourself. If you are looking to be happy, what is so vital is to keep remembering why you're doing the work that you're doing, and that it is not about an external validation, uh, a cosmetic validation, be that in the number of followers or the number of people who are liking or even commenting for that matter. What is more important is when you're able to do these three things. And when you're able to do it on an ongoing basis, that is when you truly become magic. That is when you truly experience happiness on a daily basis. As always, I truly appreciate you and look forward to seeing you in our community, and of course, many, and all our programs. So if you haven't already, consider subscribing and following along. But more importantly, like I said from the beginning, come and join our community and experience it for yourself firsthand. And you get to have those wins. And remember, your win is my win. So as always, truly appreciate you, and thank you for tuning in. God bless, and of course, as always, remember to live your purpose. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.